Today's creative world is music. Today's guest is a music producer and composer who is active in both Japan and the US. After graduating from Berklee College of Music in Boston, he moved to New York to pursue his own career in music. Currently, he belongs to the producer team called Ever Y, led by LA-based music producer Heroism. He's produced many hit songs, many of which took #1 on the Japanese Billboard. Please welcome Yu Kirin. Hello, Yu Kirin.
Hello.
Thank you very much for joining us today from Tokyo. So first of all, we'd like to thank you and Heroism for writing the theme song for Season 2. We have introduced Heroism, the Season 1, Episode 31. And we are grateful, so grateful for all the support from the guests from Season 1. And could you share any thoughts and ideas when you wrote the song?
I tried to make the arrangement simple, bright, and energetic, and Hero put a very catchy melody on it. I hope it describes all the creators' energy and passion. Thank you very much for this great opportunity.
Thank you very much. And we actually have a video message clip from Heroism as well. Let's take a look.
Hello everyone, this is Heroism, a music producer based in LA, and I was introduced in episode 31 of the first season. Yu Kirin is one of my producers from my production company, Ever Y. He's very talented not only as producer but also as engineer. On the top of that, very sweet and reliable person to work with. He won Ever Y audition and joined my team in 2016. I'm glad he was finally featured in Creative World today. Well, I hope you all enjoy our song and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you very much, Heroism. We love that song. So, Yu Kirin, first question. Could you briefly describe your work and tell us how you got into the field?
I'm a music producer and audio engineer. I make beats, record vocals, and mix for radio-ready songs. Currently, I live in Tokyo, Japan, and work for Japanese artists. Also, I'm currently working with global artists from US, South Korea, and China. I was born in Japan and moved overseas to Boston when I was 25. I studied jazz composition and music production at Berklee College of Music. After graduating from there, I wanted to move to LA. But since I had no driver's license, I decided to move to New York instead. That year was really tough. I checked a music tech website called gearsource.com, which has job listings, and I applied to all of the ones I could possibly do. And I ended up doing 3 music studio internships, completely unpaid. Then a year later, one of previous bosses from one of the internships called me and, "Hey Yuki, are you still in New York? I might need your help." Of course, I said yes, and so I was so lucky to get my first job as an engineer. I worked at a studio called Area 51, which was just a block away from Times Square. I had never been so nervous in my life, but I was determined to do my best. As an arranger, I did a strings arrangement for Walt Disney Japan when I was in Boston. It was my first arrangement gig offered to me by my roommate and mentor Yuki, who is now professor at Berklee.
What aspect of this industry are you attracted to? And what was the threshold of your current success, and how did you actually seize an opportunity?
Making music is actually fun. Sometimes I'm working on a song, and because I'm so totally focused, I forgot to eat lunch. But I kept thinking that I was so lucky to be able to pay my bills by doing what I really want to do. The start of the peak of my success was from when I met a music producer called Heroism. I applied for an audition right after I moved back to Japan, after I stayed in the States for 7 years. I think about 2 or 3 days later, he called me. I didn't even have Japanese cell phone yet, so I had to rush to the store just to get a Japanese phone number to talk to him. I still remember the day when he said, "Yuki, you can be a top producer in Japan. Work hard and send me a new song tomorrow." On my first phone call with him, he taught me a lot of things about how to make hit songs for the Japanese market. I really appreciate that he's been working so hard to get my songs praised. We've been also working together, producing a lot of boy bands. 3 years ago, he brought me to their concert for the first time. That was a boy band called News from Journey's, the biggest boy band agency in Japan. We went to a huge arena filled by 30,000 people, and they played my arrangement, recorded with real orchestra and choir. They performed very well, and sound system was very good and loud. I saw girls were screaming like crazy. Also, there are so many people, like their mom, sisters, brothers. They seems like they're enjoying the music. That's when I knew I had really made it as a music producer.
That is a fantastic story. And then, what in essence do you think is necessary to succeed internationally? Also, any advice or messages to the younger generation who would like to work in this industry?
I think finding a good person to pitch your work and songs, who also believes your music is very important. You can have different song pitchers in different countries. Also, joining a good team is the key. I think teamwork is super important for songwriting. Music scene changes very rapidly. Also, your work is sometimes up and down, all over the place. But if you have a strong crew to back you up, you can survive in this industry. You never get lost. Also, meet new people and make new friends internationally. Let them call you my engineer, my producer. Take advice from your friends and enjoy your music journey.
So I can tell you're really determined and passionate. That's really encouraging, you know? And then please tell us your current and future activities.
Recently, I got a big chance from Shintaro Yasuda, who is Hiro's best friend and also Ariana's producer. I mixed a song for a Korean-American singer called Kevin Wu. So the viewers, if you get a chance, please check out his US debut single called Got It. Some friends in LA told me the song was on Kiss FM. One of my dreams came true, listening to my work being played on US radio. I am so happy, and I want to say a huge thank you for everyone who made this happen. Information about my upcoming releases is on my website and Instagram. I have some boy band stuff that will be released in Japan soon, in a different kind of work or music. One of my contemporary chamber compositions for flute and cello called Sunset in Gyeong will be premiered in New York this November. And I have some songs which has been recorded for Chinese video games as well. I'm so excited to share all of them with you, so please check them out. Also, if you are interested in writing a song with me or need your song mixed, feel free to reach out to me personally. Hopefully, I can get back to LA sometime soon.
Sounds like there's a lot going on, huh? I'm happy for you. So the last question, the title of this show is Creative World, right? So what does the word creative mean to you?
Making your own.
Meaning?
It's 2021. We all can create music very professionally. Once you get a laptop, you can just make your own anywhere, anytime.
Wow, that's a very creative, strong message. Thank you very much. Today's guest was Yu Kieran, a music producer and composer who's active in both Japan and the US. Thank you, Yu Kieran. It was such a pleasure to have you on our show.
Thank you very much.
Next, he has created something special for us. Stay tuned. By the way, this episode will be available on YouTube this coming Saturday. For details, please check out our Facebook page. Don't go away.
Some say there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Sure, unless you can make it better. All tires aren't created equal. The Nitto Ridge Grappler. Spiral round construction enables our truck tires to be aggressive and ride incredibly smooth. Our tread and sidewall designs deliver off-road performance for even the most demanding terrain, while computer-simulated tread design delivers a quiet and comfortable ride on the highway. The Ridge Grappler goes beyond expectations. Nitto Tire, fueled by enthusiasts.
When I co-write a song with someone online, usually I make a beat first, then send it to the writer. We made this creative world song through the same process. I've been using a music software called Pro Tools for more than 10 years. But this time I made a beat in Ableton Live and sent it to Hiro. Then he composed the melody and put some guitars. Then he sent me back his Logic file. So I decided to finish the production in Logic. This song is kinda special. I don't use much gears usually, just my laptop and keyboard, and they are two of my best friends. Playing guitar is still difficult for me, but it's fun and I can edit like professionally. We put a lot of outboard instruments, more than usual. It's like a handcrafted vibe we are aiming for. Hope it all works and hope you like it.
Wait, there's part 2. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.